Come join us in our quest to solve the mystery of Gravity Falls, Oregon by listening to me, Leo, someone who's already seen the show, and Maya, someone who's completely new to the wondrous town of Gravity Falls.
We hope you enjoy Mystery Quiz. Episode 5, The Inconveniencing.
Okay then, this episode is actually like one of my favorite episodes that Gravity Falls has. So I'm very excited to get into this one. So, just from the title, The Inconveniencing, what do you think that this episode is going to be about?
I don't know. That title doesn't give us much. Like, the hand that rocks the Mabel, I think that was the last one, could have been, like, so many things. But this one, The Inconveniencing, like, so many things could be inconvenient.
So, it's hard to explain. So, I'm just going to tell you before we start, most, like, horror movies are, like, one word that, like, something-ing, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of like a hint towards what it could be. So.
Scary.
Okay, what were you saying?
I said that seems a little scary.
Oh, trust me, it's not. It's not. So, what do you think the monster of this episode is going to be? Or, like, creature?
Ooh, The Inconveniencing. Maybe... Inconveniencing. Like, I'm thinking of, like, a convenience store. What would you find in there? Maybe, like, the food comes to life. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's very scary.
I think I'm thinking too much.
Yes, you're thinking way too much. Yep, too much.
And
none of that's
I don't
impossible.
know. We'll find out.
Okay then, well, with that, are you ready to get into the episode?
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Okay then, so we just finished watching this episode, and this one is actually one of my favorite episodes. I really, really like this one.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool.
So
there's a decent message sent in it.
There's a message? Really?
What?
I didn't catch it.
No, I mean like this episode, like not the theme, whatever, like
the idea.
The message that the episode sent, like.
It's like the idea?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So, are you ready to do the recap?
Sure. Let's get into it.
Alright.
That's like I can't English today.
It's okay. We're gonna get through it. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we get introduced to Dipper and Mabel. Mabel is currently sitting on top of a globe, just spinning, and then Dipper walks into the room and asks her if she believes in ghosts, in which Mabel replies that she believes that he's a big dork. After this, Stan walks into the room and tells Wendy and Seuss that they need to wash the bedroom. Nope, not the bedrooms. The bathrooms. For some reason, in my notes it says Wendy and Seuss will wash will wash the bedrooms. I don't know why it says that. Anyway, so yeah. Stan tells them that while he's gone, Wendy and Seuss must wash the bathrooms. And Seuss says that it will be an honor, and then Wendy says she probably won't do it. And so...
Wait, hold on. By the way, Uncle Stan said he's heading out.
Yeah, he's leaving. So, after this, Wendy decides to lead the kids up to the roof, and Seuss is kind of skeptical, but he doesn't really do anything to stop them. And so, Wendy takes the kids to her secret hideout, where she can throw rocks at the totem pole that they have, and the cars that are in the parking lot. And, this is when we get introduced to the Wendy and Dipper plot. So, throughout the series and throughout Gravity Falls, you will see that some of the episodes are going to be based off of Dipper's crush on Wendy, and it is the cringiest thing. Like, it's cringier than Gideon. It's cringier than him.
It's something.
Yeah, would you like to continue?
Sure. Dipper looks at Wendy. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, yeah. So Dipper throws a rock off the roof, and it hits a car, and the car alarm sounds, and Wendy's like, jackpot! She's like amazed. So Wendy's friends show up, and she says she has to go, and she actually jumps off the roof onto a tree, and then uses the tree to like bring her down to the ground. It's some crazy stuff. So Mabel turns to Dipper and says that he's in love. Leo, do you want to continue?
Sure. So yeah, not Dipper. Mabel sees that Dipper is in love, and so Dipper says, "It's not like I lay awake at night thinking about her." And then we cut to a clip where he's laying awake at night thinking about her. And then we get the title song. Yay! Okay, so next scene. We see Mabel and Wendy having a random dance party for no reason. She just says random dance party for no reason, and then they just start having a dance party. And so Dipper is there just writing something down, and we actually see him writing down, "I am pretending to write something down." And so Wendy suggests that Dipper should join them in dancing, and then he says, "Oh, I don't dance." In which Mabel says that apparently when he was little, his mom used to dress him up in a lamb costume and make him do the Lammy dance. Wendy is interested in what the Lammy dance could be, but Dipper does not want to tell them.
So Mabel says that her mom used to dress Dipper up in a lamb costume and make him do the Lammy dance. So Dipper is really embarrassed, and then Mabel pulls out a really, really cute picture of Dipper in like a lamb onesie, and Wendy's friends show up, and Wendy has to go with her friends, but Dipper tries to go with them, and Wendy asks how old they are, and they're 12, but Dipper lies and says that they're 13, and Wendy agrees to let them go because they're teenagers. So one of Wendy's friends asks if she is babysitting them.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one of the friends' names, and it's Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
And Robbie seems a little emo.
Yeah, he is the epitome of emo, and we actually see more of that later on in the series. So actually, really quick, I know all of the characters' names in the friend group. Do you?
All I know is Robbie.
Okay, so okay, how about this? I'm going to say a name, and then I would like you to link it up with the person that you think the name belongs to. Okay?
Okay.
So, just say a feature of them, and then yeah. Okay, so who do you think Tambry is?
Tambry.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. Okay, I'm thinking the one who's always on their phone.
Yep, that was Tambry. Okay. Who do you think Thompson is?
The one that plays the dance game.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think Lee is?
Lee?
Yeah, Lee.
This is tough. Is it a dude?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. The dude with the blonde hair.
That is correct. And then last but not least, who is Nate?
The dude with the hat.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I cannot believe that you got all of those. Especially Lee and Nate.
That was me taking random guesses. Like, I'm honestly so surprised that I actually got all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, continuing on.
So, Dipper brings up that, Robbie says that he, spray painted a explosion on the side of the water tower, and, Dipper says that it's actually looks like a big muffin, and that is the first clue that Robbie does not like Dipper, because he kind of made fun of him in that moment, and Robbie did not like that, so they kind of have, like, an enemy kind of relationship throughout the series, and so they drive away. Mabel writes down on the side of the, car, you look nice today. And we'll see what that is later. And so we cut back to Stan, who I guess has come back from his thing that he went to. And he is too lazy to get the remote and change a channel. So he's now stuck watching The Duchess Approves. And I wrote down the names of the people that play the actors, and their names are so long. Do you want to hear them?
Sure.
So we got Sturley Stembleburgess as the Duchess, and then Grampton St. Rumblefabble as Saunterblugget Hamterfuppenshire.
How did you even pronounce that?
I'm honestly not sure. I'm not. Okay, so, yeah, he's just in pain because he now has to watch whatever this is. And I don't know where Seuss is. Oh, he's cleaning the bathrooms. So I guess he wouldn't be able to help him.
That would make a lot of sense. So,
Okay.
Yeah, he can't find the remote, and those names, by the way, those names are just insane.
Yep. Sturley Stembleburgess and Grampton St. Rumblefabble as Saunterbucket Hamterfuppenshire.
So the kids all go, they show up at this, like, abandoned convenience store, kind of in the middle of nowhere. So they're told that they're going ghost hunting. So they climb up the fence.
Well, they're not exactly ghost hunting. Oh, sorry.
What?
They're not exactly ghost hunting. They're kind of like raiding the store, I guess you could say.
But, like, somebody says, or I think it's Dipper who says, like, are we going ghost hunting?
Yeah, no, I don't think that they say that.
Somebody said something about ghost hunting. I don't know. Anyway.
They say something about a ghost being there, but they don't say anything about ghost hunting.
Oh, okay. So they climb up the fence onto the property of the convenience store, and they try to open the door, to the convenience store, but they can't do it. Like, they just can't. And Dipper climbs into the vent on the roof and opens the door from the inside. So everyone is impressed with Dipper.
Except for Robbie.
Except for Robbie, of course. And they walk in, and they see a sign Dipper sees a sign in the store move without anybody touching it.
It goes from open to closed.
Yeah. So, everything, they're, like, touching everything because it's, like, super dusty and, like, old. And there's cobwebs everywhere. It's kind of spooky, honestly. So they're, like, messing around, hanging out, using the arcade machines, eating a bunch of food.
Arcade machines? Where are there arcade machines? Oh, yeah, there was one.
Yeah, there was, like, one of the dance things where it shows, like, the arrows and you have to, like, step on them.
Yeah, like Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah.
Can I continue?
So...
Oh, okay, never mind.
Mabel is eating way, way, way too much Smile Dip. And what's funny...
Okay.
What?
So Smile Dip is actually banned from America. And she is just eating the whole... She's not even, like... So, I forgot what candy it is, but, like, there's one candy that you, like, have a popsicle stick, and then you can pick up, like, dust, or, like, something like that, and it's, like, sugar.
It's Fun Dip.
Yeah, and then, Smile Dip is basically that, but she's not even eating it with a popsicle stick. She's literally pouring the whole entire bag down her throat. And so she's basically having like visions from that Smile Dip. And
you'll see. Well, you'll see in a second.
Also, I think you forgot to tell everybody earlier that in the car, Mabel says that like she's chewing her gum, and she says that it looks like a brain. And that'll come into play later. So basically, they're putting ice in Thompson's pants as Wendy is talking to Dipper about how great the night is, and so we actually get a Phineas and Ferb reference, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it sure as heck sounds like one. And Wendy says to Dipper, "You're surprisingly mature for your age." And then Dipper says, yes, I am. If you know, you know. And so the gang says that they need more ice to dump into Thompson's pants. And so Dipper says that he'll go get some. So he goes to get some ice from the freezer. And then when he does, he looks up to see a brain monster ghost thing. And my guess is that's a callback to when Mabel said that she looked like the gum looked like a brain. That's my guess. But so yeah,
that's interesting. I didn't think about that.
So yeah, Dipper basically like drops the ice and throws it in fear, and then the gang goes over to him and says that he's kind of like wimpy, and so yeah, they get the ice, and then Dancy Pants Revolution, the game that tricks people into exercising. He used that as an excuse to get out of the situation. And as he looks out the window, he sees like the reflection of everybody, but they're skeletons.
Yeah. So this was actually kind of creepy, cause like jellyfish thing, the sign moving, the skeletons. So Dipper like blinks and it's gone, and so Dipper goes over to her phone, and Grunkle Stan answers, or not answers. Grunkle Stan doesn't answer.
He can't. He's stuck to the couch.
What?
He can't. He's stuck to the couch.
Yeah. Grunkle Stan is stuck to the couch watching the TV. So Dipper runs to Mabel and tells her everything. And says if he says anything to the other people, they will think he's a scared little kid. And Mabel right now is in complete Candyland, hallucinating.
Onward, Aoshima!
What?
Onward, Aoshima!
Yes. Riding a dolphin with like these really buff arms coming out.
With 4 heads.
Yeah, it has multiple heads, and each head has an arm coming out of the mouth. And then
its name is Aoshima.
Mabel said she ate 11 of the candies.
Yep, 11. So yeah, she eats 11 Smile Dip. I almost called it Fun Dip. She 11 Smile Dip packets. And then we cut to Robbie, who is scratching off a old lottery ticket, and he drops this quarter next to a dead body chalk outline.
Yeah, it's like this outline of like a body. There's no body there, but it's like the outline of a body, and it's like lighting up. It's really weird.
Actually, Nate goes to lay down in it, but then Dipper stops him, and then gets peer pressured into laying down in it himself, and then that's when the ghosts get angry. So that's when then it lights up, and then the lights go out, and it gets all creepy, and then Tambry, who has been on her phone the entirety of this it's happening, she gets trapped in the security cameras. And then we see Thompson. So everybody's kind of freaked out because, Tambry is now stuck in a screen. And then we get cut over to Thompson, who is still playing the Dance Dance Revolution game. And then he's like, "No, I almost got the high score." And then he gets trapped inside the game. And if you know Dance Dance Revolution, it involves a lot of arrows. So Thompson was literally just getting bombarded by arrows and just getting like, and then the arcade machine says, "You're a dance machine," and then Thompson is just crying, just like on the floor with like a bunch of arrows just impaled in him, just saying, "No, you're a dance machine."
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty hilarious.
They go.
No, well, actually, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, they're like running to the door because they're like about to leave. But then, who else turned into the thing?
Oh, Lee turns into a cereal box.
Yeah. And they try to run away outside, but the door locks right before they get there.
Oh, wait, hold on really quick. Oh, sorry. What? But really quickly, so yeah, Lee gets trapped inside of a cereal box. And fun fact, the cereal box on the... Actually, you skipped over one of the best lines of the episode. The bird, so basically like Fruit Loops. And the bird that is in with him says, "I'm bonkers for eating you alive." And then we just hear we hear Lee scream, and then we just hear like a stabbing sound, and And fun fact, did you know that the maze on the back of the box, you can't actually escape it? Yeah, it's unescapable, and also for some reason, so it says start and like usually a maze would say start and end, but this one says start and freedom.
Yeah. So after she gets trapped in the box, they're like running to go outside out the door, and the door locks. But right as this happens, I'm like sitting in my house, like in the room alone. And my power just like turned off. Like the whole room went dark.
Yeah, you told me about
this,
that.
Like scary scene. I had like a minor heart attack. That was so scary.
Because like we were watching an episode about ghosts, and then poof, there goes the power.
I was like, ah!
It was raining pretty bad.
Screamed.
Yeah, it was raining pretty bad. So, but yeah.
So Dipper says whatever is haunting the store has to have a reason for it, but nobody else agrees with him. So after that, a ghost in Mabel's body. So it's like Mabel's body like levitates off the ground.
Yeah, she's in another world right now. She's in Smile Land. So she's basically just a shell for the ghost to enter.
Yeah. So, it says, "Welcome, No, hold on. Welcome, trespasser." That was so they ask nicely. They're like scared. So they're like, "Hey, can we please go?" Like they're asking nicely if they can leave. And the ghost just says, "Okay, you're free to go. But before you leave, hot dogs are half off." But they run, and right as they get to the door, he slams the door again and locks it. And they turn, I don't remember who.
But then he says, "Just kidding at the hot dog sale."
Yeah, he said that. And then who was it, Leo, that got turned into another thing?
Nate.
At this point?
Nate got turned into a hot dog.
Yes. So it's like his head on a hot dog. Which was funny. And the ghost people get mad and start levitating things, like flip the room upside down.
Yeah.
And Wendy and Dipper run into a vending machine.
Here's my question.
A vending machine.
Sorry.
And they're talking about what the ghost wants.
Here's my question. Hello, and I'm Leo from Mystery Twins. This is one of Leo's, for some reason, tangents. Here we go. Where was Robbie? Robbie was nowhere to be found. Bro just dipped for like the remainder of these next couple scenes.
Oh yeah, I did not notice that. I don't.
Yeah, like every time I watch this episode, I'm so triggered at the fact that Robbie is not there. Where is he? He never got turned into anything. We didn't see him go anywhere. Like, where is he? And he would have, and like, okay, so I'm not gonna say anything until like later because I'm kind of jumping ahead here. But anyways, so yeah, Wendy gives Dipper an idea by saying, so basically he thinks of a reason, and then he kind of like goes over why everybody like got taken, and then Wendy says, yeah, those are all normal teenage things, and that gives Dipper an idea. So he gets out of the cabinet and goes to tell the ghost that he's actually not a teenager and that they're actually 12. So the ghosts let go of Mabel, and then we find out that they're actually two old people. And their names are Ma and Pa. And so we get a backstory. The old couple banned the teens from. Okay, so back in the old days, the old couple banned teens from their store because of all their short pants and rap songs. The teens protested and made them have double heart attacks at the same time, causing this event.
Hold on. We missed a funny part. So the teens protesting they brought
A boombox.
radio with and started playing a rap song, like some really weird rap
Like Homer's
song
whack,
outside.
short pants whack, tucking in your shirts, fools, something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Leo, get it?
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
So they play that, and the elderly people are shocked. They're like, how could they ever do something like that?
And then they had double heart attacks at the same time.
Yeah. Anyway, you can continue.
Okay then, and so, Pa and Ma, to believe Dipper, they need him to do a funny little dance. And, so Dipper is, oh, sorry.
What dance do they, or Dipper is like...
He's very skeptical.
What?
He's very skeptical.
Yeah. So, Dipper says that, they are his friends and asks if he can do anything. And then they ask him if he knows any dances. But he asks if there was anything else that he could do. Anything ever.
And then the ghost turns into like a huge fiery flame demon.
Yeah, and he says, no! So Dipper decides to do what dance?
The Lammy dance. But oh no, he doesn't have his costume. Oh no, snap! The ghosts make a lamb costume appear on Dipper, and he must do the Lammy dance. And I actually have the whole song written down. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? I do. So go up and greet your mammy, mammy, mammy. Hi there. So march around the daisy.
More.
Don't you forget about the baby.
Wink. Oh yeah, you gotta have that wink.
Yeah, gotta have the wink. And so the ghosts disappear and the gravity falls. Ha ha! Get it? Because the show's called Gravity Falls. Anyways, so yeah,
I didn't actually think about that. That's genius.
Yeah, the gravity falls. So everything goes back to normal, and Robbie is there. Okay, so here's the thing. We never saw him get turned into something, and here's the other thing. If he was hiding, he would have seen or heard Dipper like doing the Lammy dance, right?
Yeah.
Because
bro, you're so aggravated about this.
Because it's like the writers were just lazy. Because here's the thing. So Wendy is like, oh my gosh, you never believe what just happened. So Dipper grabbed a bat and started hitting the ghost, and then they scared him off like a couple of little girls. And like everybody believes that because she's trying to stand up for Dipper. But where was Robbie? Like, I don't understand. Hello, and I'm Leo from Mystery Twins, and this has been one of Leo's For Some Reason Tangents. Now, we're leaving for now, but trust me, we'll be back again someday. See you real soon. Bye-bye now. So, Wendy is gonna go stare at a wall.
Hold on. So, yeah, I feel like you shortened that a little too much. So after so Wendy's like saying what happened, and she starts saying something about the Lammy dance. But Dipper looks at her, and he's like so embarrassed. So she stands up for him. She's like, he beat the ghosts with a bat until they ran away, instead of saying they did the Lammy dance. So Wendy says she's gonna go stare at a wall for a while, and says something about next time that her and Dipper hang out.
Yep, it's
So
gonna be at the shack
Dipper-
next time.
Wanna jump in, Leo?
Oh, okay, sure. So, as they're in the car heading home, Mabel, is very sick after eating all the expired, Smile Dip. And, she reads the handwriting that she wrote earlier. And she said, "What kind of sick joke is this?" Which is honestly hilarious. And then, so they walk home, and then they see Stan throw the TV.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
First
So
of all, they don't walk home. They drive. But second of all, as they're pulling away from the store, right after they left, the light for the store flashes on and then back off.
yes. And, so as they're walking back into the house, so Stan has been watching this whole movie, and then he is so emotionally interested in the movie that, like, he says, "You had your chance, the cotillion, you!" And then the TV says it, and then he says, "That's what I said!" And then he gets, like, super angry, and then just throws the TV out the window, and the kids are there to witness it. So, did I get everything?
I think so, other than...
So, the code.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. The code, would you like to read that?
Sure. So the code reads, "Onward, Ayoshima," which is a callback to Mabel's dip trip.
Yeah, that dip trip. Did you name it that, or did they say that?
Nope, I made that.
I like that.
It's the smile dip trip.
Ayoshima is the dolphin with the arms sticking out
Of its
of
mouth.
its mouth.
Multiple, plural. Alright, well, on to the next section. Bye. Okay then, it is now time for thoughts and feelings. So, no, your name is not Mabel. Maya, what was your favorite part of the episode?
Ooh, my favorite part. That's kind of tough. It was a pretty good episode. I liked the cereal box thing.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I'm bonkers for eating you alive.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
But there was one part that was kind of weird, that it was towards the beginning when Wendy just jumped off the roof into the tree and then just slid down the tree.
Yeah, I don't think that trees work like that. It bended. When she got onto the tree, it literally bended. Which was kind of weird. So,
How did you, I'm going to ask the question this time. How did you feel about this episode?
this episode is honestly up there for one of my favorites. I like that we get to explore Wendy's character more. Because we haven't been able to do that in, the last couple episodes. So I really like that they did that. I also really like that we're getting introduced to, Wendy's friend group. And we're especially getting introduced to Robbie. So.
Yeah, this episode wasn't bad. It was up there on the list for me as well, even though we're only on the 5th or 6th episode.
Yep. So in ranking, where would you put this? Above and below what?
Ooh, probably, it's definitely, this is probably either number 1 or number 2.
I think it's number 1. I love this episode.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, especially with the Robbie being missing and stuff.
Yeah, I need to think of all the episodes, because there's what did I just say? 5th or 6th?
This is our 5th.
Yeah. We've already, that's a lot. But
Yeah.
This one was definitely up there. The first one for me was probably top 3. So was this one. And then, what was it? The Hand That Rocks the Mabel was honestly it wasn't bad.
Really?
It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't awful.
You take it over the wax figure one?
Wax it? I don't know. This is tough.
It's okay. Listen, you have all time in the world to think about it. Speaking of all time in the world, this episode is probably going to get out, like, super late, and we are so sorry for that. So, we were originally going to have a guest on the podcast, so she ended up being sick, so she is going to be here next episode, hopefully. So, yeah, that kind of, like, we had to redo a lot of the stuff. So, we had to rewatch the episode, basically. And, it was honestly, like, really hard to, find time to do this. So, we are honestly, like, really, really sorry that, that happened. So, Maya, what do you think that this means for the series?
What you just mentioned about Wendy's friend group being introduced and stuff is, that I feel like that's gonna play a role at some point. But honestly, I might have said this before, but if I have, I'm saying it again, if I haven't, I think that all the monsters that we see and everything in this is going to lead up to, like, a big event or something. I could be just, like, overthinking this, but
You could be.
I feel like it's going to lead up to something.
Maybe, maybe not. Whenever you say something that could happen or could not happen, I'm always going to say maybe, maybe not, okay?
Okay.
So, are we ready to go into the trivia?
Sure.
Alright. Okay. Okay, then everybody, it is time for trivia. So, I will be going first. Is that okay?
Yep.
So, that's episode 4. Let's see. What does Dipper write down on his notepad?
He says something, hold on, I don't know what the exact line is. I think it's something like, I don't actually need to write something. Hold on, let me think about this. Am I allowed to use my notes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have this, but let's see. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh, wait, when is this?
At the beginning, after the random dance party for no reason. He's in the corner writing something down, and then, Wendy invites him over.
I'm looking at my... Wendy asks... Okay. Oh, here we go. I don't think I have this, actually. Jumps off the Mabel.
So just guess.
What?
So just guess.
I'm writing this down for no reason.
He says, I am pretending to write something down.
I was close. I'll take it.
Yeah. So, in what shape does Mabel's gum look like?
A brain.
That's correct.
I don't have that in my notes, but I remember you saying something about that.
So, what does Dipper think the explosion looks like on the water tower?
A muffin.
That is correct.
I'm really good at this. Totally.
What is the name of the movie that Stan is watching?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Oh, it is called The Duchess Approves, as Sturley Stemmelbergus as the Duchess and Grampton C. Rumpelfabel as Saunterbug and Hanterpuppetshire. Oh my god, how did I get that?
That was... You lost me at Grunkle Boppy Shire.
His name! Should that be the...
Was I at least close?
It was Grampton St. Rupperfabel. Ugh.
I mean...
You said Grunkle Fabadaba.
I mean... Okay,
Should that be the thing? That's gonna be the thing. Anyways, so what is the name of the convenience store? Or inconvenience store on this?
The Inconvenience Store.
No, it's dusk to dawn.
Oh.
What letter?
Isn't dusk like at night and dawn is like in the morning?
I have no idea.
Like, doesn't that mean like from nighttime to morning?
I have no idea. Anyways, so here's the thing. They don't like hipsters and slang, yet the 2 in dusk to dawn is literally a 2. It's a normal 2. Like what? Anyways, so what letter on the sign is the only letter glowing? Like all the other letters, bulbs have gone out, I guess, but except for one.
Dusk to dawn. Dusk to dawn. I'm thinking A.
Nope, it's the N. What is Mabel eating the entire time?
It's not fun dip. Smile dip.
Good job. Okay then, so what does Dipper go to get? And then he sees the brain. Like, what does he go to get?
Ice.
Mm-hmm. So what is the name of the arcade machine?
Dance Dance Revolution.
No, it's Dancy Pants Revolution. What is the name of the what's the name of the dolphin?
Yeah, but I can do this. I got this. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere. I'm embarrassed. Ayoshima.
That is correct. Okay then. How many packets of Smile Dip does Mabel eat?
11.
11. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay.
You can go.
Okay. To start, you stole that question. Let me get to this. Okay. You stole my first question, which is, what's the first line? What is Mabel's response to Dipper asking if he believes in ghosts?
I believe you're a big dork.
Yes. Grunkle, wait, no, hold on. I can't English today.
That's nice.
Let me go to my stuff.
You're good.
Okay, what was Dipper's next ghostly interaction after that?
The skeletons. He goes over to the window and then he sees the reflection of the gang of skeletons.
Yep. Why doesn't Grunkle Stan answer the phone?
Oh, I have this. Why doesn't he answer the phone? He refuses to get up to find the remote.
Yep.
And yet he still gets up to get ice cream.
Why does Dipper not want to tell Wendy's friends and Wendy about the interactions?
Because they'll just think that he's a little kid.
Dipper in quote.
Oh, you are? Okay, Oh, all I have is that Dipper goes to Mabel, but she's in Candyland. That's all I have. So, dang it, I don't remember a quote. Because, they'll think that he's a little kid and that I'm not sure.
It was that, that was close. It was that, they'll think he's a scared little kid.
Okay.
So, how
Okay.
many heads and, arms and stuff does the dolphin have?
He has, 8 heads and 4 arms? Honestly, I'm not sure.
It was the same. Well, it depends. I was accepting 4 or 5 heads and then 4 arms.
Okay.
Because really, it's 4 heads coming out of one.
Alrighty then, so I think that that's all for this segment. Yep, on to the next one. Okay then, that was trivia. So, Maya, are you ready for me to read the book?
Yup.
Okay then, so I'm debating whether or not to read. So there's like about 10 pages and they're kind of long. Because basically it's about the author who's basically writing about different categories of ghosts. And he writes 10, although I'm only going to read 9, and I'm not going to tell you why. And then there's also a Dipper section. So do you want me to read all of them, or do you want me to read just like one?
I say, why don't you read like 2 or 3?
Okay. So so this is the author. Ghosts. We start on the not-so-deadly end of the scale. So, category 1. Ghosts in this category pose no threat to humanity. In fact, their fondest wish seems to be an impossible desire to rejoin the human race, or at least become the best friend of whatever person they can latch onto. The category 1 I encountered in Dan's cabin kept trying to get me involved in G-rated adventures, oblivious to the fact that I am a man in his 30s and not a 13-year-old girl.
That's a little offensive to 13-year-old girls.
This one is basically Casper. So, you know Casper the Friendly Ghost. In other words, it says kind of cute. In other words, the only way a category 1 can harm you is by annoying you to death. Remember, show no interest in them and they will disappear. One word of kindness is enough to keep them around for years to come. Making things float is their only real power. Category 2. Pranksters. So these are basically just bullies. That's what it looks like. Similar in appearance to category 1s, pranksters usually appear in groups of 2 or 3. That's because if any of these jerks were on their own, they get their transparent butts kicked all the way back to the netherworld. Always have kick me or possess me signs they tape to your back. On the bright side, they love to pick on category 1s. So, do you want me to read one more? Or like 2 more?
I just wanted to say that was a pretty big jump from like the nicest, friendliest ghosts ever to like these bully ghosts.
Well, we're going up in the scale. Oh, I totally forgot. There was a page right before all of these. Anyways, so I'm sorry, I'm going to read that page real quick because there was a page right before any of those. Okay, so. Ghosts. I now know why Dan feared lending me this cabin. It is exceedingly haunted. But if there's one thing I know about hauntings, it is that they always have a reason of some kind. Photographic proof. Restless spirits are looking for someone to put them to rest. Wow. Ectoplasm sample. I will simply conduct a quick seance and ask the ghost what it needs, although forming a circle is rather hard with one person. I was wrong about everything. Rather than lay the spirit to rest, my seance summoned an untold number of his unearthly brethren. I'm sorry, it's in cursive and I can barely read cursive. So, the ghostly sphere is so much more complicated than I even imagined. Over the past 2 sleepless nights, I have been bedeviled by no less than 10 distinct varieties of phantom, each deadlier than the last. I guess, yeah, that was the page I didn't read. Oopsies. And then, so, do you want me to read one more?
Sure.
Alright. Category 3. Gluttons. For creatures without physical bodies, gluttons are able to generate an incredible amount of body odor. These spacious... No. Yeah, it says spacious. Wait, no, it doesn't. Or does it say... rapacious? I don't know. Wraiths will breeze right past you and attack the contents of your refrigerator. Unfortunately for them, they are not able to digest anything they consume. So all your food ends up on the floor. Oh, this is a reference to Ghostbusters. Gooer from the movie Phantom Butterfires was clearly inspired by these honors. That's it. And then, are you ready for the Dipper section?
Sure.
But yeah, that was obviously a reference to Grimer from, you know. Ooh, okay. So, I'm excited to read the next page, but this page is about Wendy Corduroy. Okay, so, Wendy Corduroy. Here's a name I won't forget anytime soon. Mabel and I both agree she's the coolest person in town. She lets me ride Stan's golf cart and sneaks us ice cream sandwiches without paying for them. She's also really confident. Even Stan seems scared of her. Sue says she's a lumberjack's daughter and supposedly can climb and or chop anything, but mostly I just see her looking for ways to get out of work. She has also tried giving Mabel advice about not getting so many dumb crushes, which I really appreciate. Crushes are a waste of time. That's why I never have them. Nope, never, not once. And then there's some words that are crossed out. It says, one time while Stan was giving us our daily chores, her elbow touched mine. Oh my gosh. It's the true love. Okay. Oh no, she's looking at me. I am pretending to write something down. June 14th. Here we go. We get to learn about Mabel's dip trip. Just got back from an incredible adventure at a haunted convenience store. I fought these two ghosts and beat them single-handedly. And then crossed out it says, I had to dress up as a... Never mind, not really anything noteworthy about how they were defeated. But Wendy and her teen friends were all really impressed. Nothing really to write about Wendy either. I mean, what would I write, right? Okay, I'm done writing. It's Mabel time. It's Mabel time. Well, I'm not. Dipper's gone to bed, but I need to write down what happened tonight, and I forgot the combo to my diary log. Again, I can't stop thinking about Aoshima, the land of smiling. Oh sure, it looks lovely, but these devil dogs speak in backwards nightmare language that will haunt you forever. I got here by eating 11 packets of expired banned European sugar candy called Smile Dip. This may be the first time I've ever had a bad idea, and I'm sure it'll be my last. These are not good dogs. Beware these dogs! And that's it.
That was interesting.
Yep, it was. So we actually learned that Mabel's dip trip wasn't as fun as it sounds like it would be.
Yep.
So, what did you think of those?
That was a lot of information to take in.
Yeah. So...
And, of course, we're not even done.
Yeah, we've only read 3 of the ghost descriptions.
Yeah. The 10 different levels, if we're already at, like, bullying ghosts, it's gonna go, like, really... It's probably gonna get, like, really extreme.
I'm probably going to read the rest of them on another episode, but, yeah.
Yep.
So are you ready to go on to the acknowledgement section?
Sure.
Alright, let's go. Bye!
Okay, so time for acknowledgements. Leo, would you like to go first?
Sure. So, this one is on YouTube, and it comes from Wigful. Great episode. I love your channel, and I think it's great that you share... And I think it's great that you started a podcast. Thank you, Wigful. Thank you very much.
Yes. The next one is on Spotify from L37. Sorry if I sounded weird. I saw the view count and was like, wait, should I have come earlier? The sound effects were right on point. Thank you for the sound effects part. And didn't mean to, when we shouted out your comment the other day, I know I said that a little weirdly. I was just confused on how to read the name because I didn't know if it was a lowercase I or an L, or I didn't know what it was. So my English was not Englishing.
Yeah, sorry about that, but I think it's okay. So, really quickly, So you're probably going to be hearing this for the first time. But I have an idea. So would you guys like to hear another segment where we do a fun fact? So after we watch the episode, we each like search up a fun fact about something in that episode. So like we could do like I can research about like an expired candy, like the Kinder eggs or like something like that, and then you could do like something else in the episode. Like, would you guys like to hear a fun fact segment?
I think that's actually a great idea, but let us know in the comments. Just say like, yeah, I'd love to hear a fun fact section, or like whatever you guys think.
Yeah.
Let
So
us know in the comment section.
is that it?
I guess. And next episode, we can try a fun facts. And if you guys thought you liked it but you don't, then you can let us know. What do you guys think?
Also, next episode, we should be having another guest. We might not, because, like we said, she actually ended up being sick, and we were going to have her for this episode, but sadly, she could not make it. So, we might have another guest, but we don't know.
Yep. Okay, I think that's all.
Alright, guys, thank you for watching Mystery Twin Zone. Hope to see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye!
Here. Ready?
Oh, okay, encore.
I don't know. I just found this in my room when I was cleaning it and was like, that's perfect.
Okay, yep, that's the blooper.